I thought I'd come on real quick. I think I'm going to do the fire signs today. So I'm going to start with Aries. I'm going to do Aries, Leo, and Sag. And let's see. Okay. So what I wanted to know is what kind of things are going on with Aries. We want to know everything spirit. So we're going to get a few different cards from a few. Got love spell and intimacy. Doesn't surprise me. I think Venus moved into Leo. So you might want to look and see because there's definitely a bunch of stuff about love here. Let me see what's going on in your heart of hearts. You know, like something that you want, something that's a secret, something that's hidden. Let me see. Aries. Ecstasy again. So you are craving thrills, excitements, good time. And so your reading has definitely got definitely a love theme here. So let's just jump right in and see what the tarot has to say. So the intimacy card could mean that someone is coming into your life, right? That you're going to have good chemistry with, or that is what you're desiring. But it looks like it's telling me that someone in your life, you might not see it yet. It might be like a prediction, you know. I'm pretty sure it is. I feel like you don't see it coming, but it's going to be like really cool. You could be like meeting up with someone. Let me move this so you can see the cards, hopefully. But it looks like someone's coming in, you know, reunion, right? And then you get to decide. This is somebody maybe that you already have known before, and you're wondering if you should spend any more time working on it, you know. So I think it's important for you to just follow what your desires are with the Two of Wands there. You know what I mean? What is the best thing just for you? Like not everybody else in the situation at this moment when you're making the decision. Hi, how's it going? Welcome in. I feel like your dream come true is on its way. That's what I feel like. I feel like your higher self is leading you to something beautiful. It just keeps going on about it. And you don't see this coming, but I feel like it could be somebody that you already know because the Three of Cups is here, right? So that can either mean that you meet them at a party, or it can mean that it's like a reunion or something, like a class reunion or something like that. I'm doing a reading for Aries at this moment. The major arcanas that I see that could be telling me who this person could be Pisces or Cancer, a Leo, or an Aquarius. Those are the majors that you have. How will they recognize this person's spirit? It'll just resonate with you. The Judgment card is here. You're just going to feel it, like body, mind, soul alignment when this person comes in, Aries. That's what I see. Anything else for Aries? This could honestly, there's a lot of major arcanas here, including the Emperor. Here's your soul path. This is meant for you. For sure. I do feel like there's either a change in the way you're feeling about something, or you're actually going to make a move, like a physical move. You know what I mean? I feel like it keeps telling me that your higher self is guiding you. it also gives me your card, the Emperor card. You know, like you're going to be in your own energy when this happens. It could mean that you're creating it yourself. It could mean that it's something brand new and you go into it fearless. The Emperor card can mean a lot of things. But the Knight of Pentacles, especially this one, really does show a map, you know? And I do believe that we built that map ourselves in our soul form before we even came. Like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And so I think that this is part of your soul plan. It just keeps talking about your higher self coming out, you know, with the Judgment card and the High Priestess. Also, the Strength card shows me, you know, your higher self coming on in. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. So it's mostly about love, and you should check to see where Leo is in your chart, like in your regular, you know, your birth chart, because I mean where Venus is that's what I meant. Did I say Leo? I think I did. I kind of wanted to know if what's going on with Aries career, Spirit. What about Aries career? It looks like love is sort of your theme right now. Well, as far as your career goes, I think money is good. I think you're kind of, they show me you're sitting under the money tree, counting your money, you know, just like not counting it. Like it's just growing on trees here. And you're reading a book, having a glass of wine, that's chilly. I feel like some of you could be teachers, or maybe they're telling me that you have mastered manifestation as well. I see the Justice coming out here. So I feel like whatever it is about, like, I don't know if you're starting your own business or something, right? It's going to be successful. It's a brand new beginning. This is your only like warning card, and it is the Seven of Wands. So, and look at the Nine of Wands is at the bottom. So it seems like, you know, you're a little defensive about this for some reason, but whatever this is talking about your money, it's great. You know, like you're going to be successful at it. I don't know. That Emperor was out. So maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you're, you know, going in a brand new direction. But it tells me to be confident when you're doing it, because it's going to work out no matter what it is, you know. Like, are you doing something on the DL? You know what I mean? Like, are you writing a book? Are you writing poetry? Are you an artist? Because I would expect for you to have whatever it is that you're doing explode into something beautiful. Like it just, there's not a bad card here. Well, there's these ones saying that you're a little defensive about it. Should we clarify that defensiveness? Why? Like, why are they feeling like everybody's attacking them here? Both cards kind of saying same damn thing. Who are these people? Maybe because you're speaking your truth. Maybe you're afraid to speak your truth. That would be applicable to somebody writing a book, right? And you're speaking your truth, and there's people that you're going to have to defend yourself from. But here comes that Leo card again. So I feel like you're really being shown your strength with whatever you're doing. And it came out in the first round of cards with the love situation too. Just understanding your strength. And sometimes the strength card is about holding back. You know what I mean? Like you have the strength to hold back instead of attack somebody, you know, you hold yourself back a little bit. So is this about truth, Spirit? Is this about them speaking their truth? So you got the Sun card. Yeah, it could be about your childhood. You've got the Sun and the Moon and an imbalance here with the Two of Pentacles. So it's kind of telling me that, you know, you're kind of like on the fence, literally here with this card, literally on the fence. Like, should I do this or shouldn't I do it? Well, here's what I'm saying. Go ahead and if you're, let's say you're writing it or you're an artist or whatever you're working on, just keep doing it because I feel like something beautiful is coming that you don't know. Like the moon card here, talking about power that you didn't even know you had, strength that you didn't even know you had. It's a game changer. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I feel like there could be a moment in time where you feel like you're causing a ruckus, because like look what she's doing behind her. She's causing a stir. She's causing a tornado back here, just with her wand, with her thoughts, you know. So, I feel like your power is going to be made manifest because Aries, you are the emperor. That's your card. And it's, the strongest masculine energy and it's fearless. So I feel like once you kind of like just go ahead and do whatever you're doing, and I feel like this has something to do with your past. Like you have to look back at your past, whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating it's like you're transmuting the energy of maybe your childhood because you have two pages here. One's the page of swords, so it's like being able to speak your truth, right? And the page of wands, you're looking back at your past. And I think sometimes that can be really hard. And I see you like, I don't know if I want to do this or not. I feel like keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to like put it out in the open at this moment. Like spirit's just like guiding you to write it, to paint it, to do it, Hi. I am doing Aries, Casey. Hi. Hello, PK. Here's my face. I'm not trying to hide my face. I just wanted you guys to be able to see the cards a little bit. They're a lot prettier than me anyway. So that's what I've got for you, Aries. And I think honestly, that's a beautiful freaking reading. Let's look at Leo. 1239. Hi, Jonathan. I'm just now starting the Leo reading, so that's good. This will be definitely something for you. What did I do last time? I used these Cosmic Insight cards. It's for Leo spirits, angels. Thank you so much. They'll be back. Oh, so you guys maybe are going to have to redo something with somebody. Maybe you dated them. Anyway, they're coming back. Someone's coming back, Leo. It could be somebody that's pretty like narcissistic because that's the card that came out. Narcissist, and they'll be back. Whoever you're thinking of as a narcissist is probably who it is. But anyway, they're coming back for some reason, so we'll see. Let's look and see what the hidden secret card has for you, Leo. What's their hidden secret? What do they don't tell anybody? The secret card, mysteries, concealing. So you're hiding something. What are they hiding? This is for Leo spirit. Obsession, infatuation, somebody. Okay, so you're hiding either that you really dig somebody or an addiction of some sort or that you have a crush. And I also feel like maybe you hide the fact that you have a really great intuition. Like maybe you don't share that with other people. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just something you like to keep to yourself. I don't know, but that's what it's telling me. Those are your hidden secrets. Those are your... I'm not sure why you would hide your intuition unless you're in some sort of like religious dogma that says it's something else, you know what I mean? But I do see like you're telepathic in some ways, right? So let's clarify who this is. Who's coming back, spirit? Who's this narcissist coming back for Leo. It's the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Gemini. The Lover's card. And Seven of Swords. They're like on the sly, watching you or making a plan. What do they want? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, they want a reunion. They want a reunion, Leo. They think you're the one. Four of Wands. So this person is kind of like down low stalking you. They could be like somebody icy, but they also are coming in like they know their value or they see yours, right? But they want another beginning. I think this has something to do with like passion because it's Wands, Ace of Wands. And then the Three of Cups is about a reunion. It's about a party. It's about mingling, right? And these two came out together, Three of Cups and Four of Wands. This person isn't messing around. They want you back. They want you back and they want all of it. You know what I mean? Four Wands. They want the structure, the camaraderie. Let me see if I can get some more on this relationship. So tell me what kind of relationship this is, Spirit. What does Leo need to know about this person? Whoops. Oh, I dropped some. Hang on. Okay, so we got healing family issues, deception, and getting. So this could be a relationship that was deceptive. It could be where one person loved the other person and the other person didn't love them back. Maybe you guys didn't really know each other as well as you thought. That's what I feel like these cards are saying. The deception cards are definitely Capricorn energy, like devil energy, liar, manipulative, greedy, like that. It's telling me, Leo, that you have issues with your family or they have issues with theirs, and there's some healing that needs to be done before you could even honestly know the person. You know what I mean? Because it's almost like they're trying to be something that they're not. And I think that this is something you didn't know because you didn't really know the person. Do you know what I'm saying? About really knowing somebody. So this person already has, so this healing family issues things, it could be like a mommy issue or a daddy issue or something like that. And you didn't see it and it made them behave a certain way. And so it didn't work out, right? But it's because you never really knew the person or they didn't really know you, something. But they want to come back. They want the whole thing. They want Four of Wands. So let's look over here with this intuition, all this stuff you're hiding. Why are you hiding it? I don't know. Wheel of Fortune. It says it's time for something to change. Like, I bet you this is going to be blasted open. Yeah, I feel like the way you see these things, like, first of all, you either have an addiction or you're infatuated with someone and you won't tell them, right? And the intuition card is saying like you have inner knowing, you have telepathy, but you don't want anyone to know that. And with this change card coming out with the Six of Swords, it means that your thoughts on this are going to change. Like you're going to move to a different space, headspace about it, you know? Maybe you're going to share your intuition. Maybe you're going to tell this person that you love, that you really love them. Or maybe if you have an addiction, you know, it's going to be put right up in front of your face until you can't do anything but let it go. I feel like the Sun card is here, which is your card, but it's also talking about abundance and happiness and joy. But it also means that gratitude is the way to change things. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to, let's say you're trying to let go of an addiction, you know, and that's hard. It's hard to let go of an addiction. It doesn't matter what the addiction is, it's hard. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an addiction, you know? But like here, I see like maybe you're moving away from it, maybe you're letting it go. And the way to do it is to find gratitude in like every moment of the day. Like stay in that, you know? Go outside with your bare feet and be grateful for how that grass feels in between your toes and the connection that you feel with the earth. You know what I mean? That's how we can like turn things around. Wheel of Fortune is telling me this up here that you're hiding is changing. I feel like this is going to be a struggle, especially the addiction. And there's going to be times where you feel stuck, and there's going to be times where you're like, God, I want what worked for me for the last 30 years, you know? I remember feeling like that about alcohol, you know, and I didn't just quit alcohol. My soul made me quit. Like I with 4 DUIs and one night in jail, and like I changed overnight, and I'm so grateful for it. So like I'm telling you, if the wheel is telling me that it's time for something to go, it will happen. It will be. You will let it go. You will. I think that, you know, it could be a struggle, Five of Wands. It could be a struggle, right? But don't forget, like I see sleepless nights, you know. But the Knight of Cups is here about loving yourself. This is at the bottom of the deck. The Hanged Man, right? Looking at things from another perspective. Again, kind of like the Six of Swords. That's what's going on here with the Wheel of Fortune. Your thoughts are being kind of flipped around by your soul, you know? And that's kind of what happened to me too. And like, dude, it was the night in jail. It really was. It was the scariest night of my life. I know that sounds so dumb. Like, think of all the people who have spent so much time in jail, but like, I just did one night and I never ever wanted to go back there. I hated it. I hated all of it. I really love freedom. You know what I mean? So I kind of think it was necessary. Like, I honestly don't know if I would have really ever given it up, you know? And now my body just won't accept it. It won't. I would throw up. It's terrible. I just can't. Trust me, I try. I still try to hang on to that addiction. It just, my soul will just be like, See, this is how you're getting this brand new life here. It's these secrets that you're hanging on to that are going to be going away. I kind of feel like it's telling me that it's your being authentic in your own energy. These are both your cards, you know, and it came out 2 times, the Strength and the Sun, and that's you. And being your authentic self, like, let's go back to the addiction. It makes you not be yourself. You know what I mean? Any addiction does. I mean, you're just not you. And I just feel like you're coming back here into your own energy with the Sun and this Strength card telling me this whole situation is making a lot of changes in your life so that you can have a brand new beginning. You know, the Fool card came here. And that's like a brand new direction. It's like you finished the cycle. So that's what I see happening for you. We didn't get anything about money, so let me see if I can get a reading about your career, or your finances, something like that. Where did these go? Oh, there. Okay, let me put these away, and I'll get a whole nother deck. And let's look at this one. And we'll see what's going on with Leo's like career and finances. Spirit. What's going on with Leo? Ooh, look at you. The Emperor is the first card. You're taking charge. You're actually manifesting what you want. So you might want to get clear on what you want because this energy is coming on in. That's Aries energy. You might look to see where Aries is in your natal chart. What house is you're making your wishes come true. You know, and I'm asking about money and career. So it's telling me like whatever you want, you can have it now. That's what it's saying. You can make it happen. Don't be scared to jump in a new direction because that's what the Emperor does. He goes in a brand new direction. I feel like you're a little scared of this. You're a little bit scared to jump. Maybe something happened when you were a kid. Like, here's the Six of Cups coming out. And that's about a memory. It's about something you can't forget. You know what I mean? It's like, you think about it over and over and over. So the reason that I think this is coming out here is because this is kind of like stopping you from moving forward. See what I mean? Six of Cups, and there's the Nine of Wands. You like bracing yourself, like not believing in yourself, like not wanting anyone to come close to you. Like you feel like this card is victim mentality. You know, I'm not worthy. I'm not this. I'm not that. Be careful. So what came out is three major arcanas: the Emperor, the Star, and the Hermit. So these are the things you're going to be mastering as far as your finances go. Making shit happen, manifesting, going out in a new direction and making shit happen. Like, what do you want to do? Is it creative? Is it like investment? I don't know, but whatever it is, I feel like you have the ability right now to make all your dreams come true. Now, I feel like the Holly King is here, which is the Hermit, because that's about going deep inside. And I think the reason that it's here is because there's this memory, probably from your childhood, could have been your mom or dad or something like that, that made you feel like you couldn't have it, like you weren't smart enough or you weren't good enough or whatever like that. And that's kind of like you need to go into the Hermit so that you can see your own light. That's what the Hermit's all about, seeing your own light. And I feel like there's something from your past, your childhood. It could have been just something someone said. And Spirit is saying, like, go inside and find that inner spirit so that you know who you are. You remember who you are. And then you can create, you can go in any direction. You have complete confidence. So that's what I see for you. I feel like the world's your oyster right now. I feel like Venus is in Leo right now. So that's, Venus is about love and money. And you got, your love part was huge. 2845 for Sag. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Saggy. We'll get this cosmic insight. XY. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for sharing with your friends. I appreciate it. I have struggled hard with this channel for a long time. And I appreciate every little bit of activity that happens on it. I appreciate you. So you've got Mercury retrograde card, intuition, air sign. So I don't know what the Mercury retrograde says. Electronic issue, communication issues, review everything. So something might be coming in that's like where there's not really great communication, like you don't understand each other, something like that. The intuition card is here saying that, you know, the red flags that you ignore right now are going to come back and bite you. And then the air sign Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here. So it could be time for a vacation for some of you guys too at the bottom of the deck, or an unexpected vacation. Gemini, I think Uranus is in Gemini, and that is the planet that just like all of a sudden out of the blue something changes. So since that's here, that might be what it's saying. Let me see, where's these hidden secrets are kind of fun. Let's see what the hidden secrets of Sagittarius are. Angels, spirits, and guides, thanks so much for the fire readings today. Appreciate that. Realizations, which is 9, like it's not number 9. I feel like you are going through awakenings, but you don't want anyone to know. These are the secret ones, the secret hidden secrets that you have. Okay, so you've got realizations, so, and then you have withdrawn, and then you have memories. So maybe some of you are taking out some time to sit with your memories, to sit with everything, right? And you're realizing things, you're having an epiphanies, you're having awakenings, understandings, you're realizing maybe that every single experience you had turns out to be sort of a bittersweet kind of thing, right? So it was a hard pill to swallow, but it changed your life in some way. I feel like we don't talk about that enough because it's about transmuting energy. And I just feel like it's important for us to do that because every time we have a terrible experience in our life, at some point down the road, we're going to be able to use that experience, that knowledge we gained from it. We're going to help someone else or a family member, right? Or just a total stranger or whatever. I just think it's important to know that every experience has value. Let's see. So let's clarify this little pile. Mercury retrograde. Tell me what's going on with the communication here. Page of Pentacles. This could be about a child or a childhood memory, right? Something you can't, it's a memory. Something that you can't stop thinking about. And it's clarified by Mercury retrograde, which tells me there's more than one way to see what you're seeing. You're not completely understanding. There's a way of healing this. I know your heart's broken. I see it. But it's also time because look what's here. The Wheel of Fortune is here at the bottom of the deck. You know, there's some kind of pain that you feel some kind of way about. I feel like you're reliving it on a loop. Like you can't let it go. You can't stop thinking about it. Somebody could have harmed you. Somebody could have just done something to hurt you in some way, right? And you haven't been able to let it go. It could have been something when you were a child. So I feel like they're telling us like this one way, but there's two ways to look at it. Let's heal this. I feel like there's a big heartbreak going to be healing for you. I don't know what it is, but I do see that it comes from a very long time ago. I also feel like with this card coming out, it means it's going to change your path. It means that you're going to close out this cycle and there will be something new. Like you won't have to think about this memory anymore like you have been. That's what I feel like. So let's look at the intuition. Tell me about the intuition. Okay, so your intuition is telling you something right now, and it could be about this situation, right? It could be. And Six of Pentacles, it was something that maybe wasn't fair, but the Six of Pentacles means something that's not fair, but it also means, on the other hand, it's like something balancing out. Definitely a karmic kind of number with 6, right? So something that was planned, something you need to work through. It's got everything to do with making decisions. It's got everything to do with choosing yourself, right? So, yeah, so here's your intuition card with the High Priestess. So she's coming out 2 times. High Priestess, higher self, trying to tell you to walk away in order for you to grow. So your intuition is telling you to walk away from something, whether it's a memory or you're beating the shit out of yourself about something. It's like you got to let this go in order for you to grow, like spiritually grow. Let's talk about the air sign. What's this air sign doing here? There she is. Queen of Swords. So a little bit of an icy kind of vibe with the Queen of Swords, but she's also not afraid to set boundaries. She just doesn't make emotional decisions, right? So this came out upside down, and I'm not really shuffling upside down, but it's the Three of Wands, and I feel like if you're waiting for someone else to set a boundary, or if you're just waiting, Three of Wands in reverse means stop waiting. Stop waiting for whatever this is. You know, whoever this Queen of Swords is. Don't wait one more minute. Like, what are they waiting for, Spirit? What is Sag waiting for? So for things to change, for things to balance out, for happiness to come in. Wheel of Fortune. It's time to heal. Spirit is saying it's time for all of us to heal. So stop waiting for someone to change. You can't make other people change. All you can do is change yourself, or change the way you see it, or change the way you see yourself. I see some big healing coming in here with the Four of Swords, you know. Remember that vacation card at the bottom of the deck? Maybe it's time. Withdrawn. Why is Sagittarius withdrawn and living a solitary existence right now? Because of love. Because you're trying to love and just say, hey, I am not going to try and control this anymore. I'm going to just let it go, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to control it, right? I feel like you're figuring that out. This is something you're realizing. Like, I can't control other people. How they feel, how they act, nothing. King, Queen of Cups. So yeah. You could be withdrawn because of a relationship. I kind of get that vibe here with this Hierophant card. It can be about marriage. And remember, you have the Eight of Cups walking away. So maybe some of you are walking away from a relationship. Like you're just over it. It's not for you anymore. You're waiting for something to change, but it's not changing. Two of Cups is here. Three of Pentacles is here. And Death is here. So I feel like, well, that's important that that's at the bottom of the deck. But let's really look at this, because I'm clarifying the memories card. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So it looks to me like this is sort of like you transforming this. You know what I mean? Like, well, whatever happens, happens. You know, I feel like there's a relationship that's over for somebody that's a Sagittarius. But here's how you're coming out, just in your very own beautiful energy, confident, beautiful, sexy, knowing your value. Look at how beautiful you look when you let whatever this is go, you know? Like, I feel like here, this is like it's a heartbreak. I feel like I'm not enough, you know, and it's got everything to do with love. Look at it. You're realizing something about love over here, and you're transforming all of it. Maybe even saying goodbye to somebody. It sure looks like it. So I don't know who this is, but I see you walking away from the pain. I see you transmuting that energy. So we didn't get much on your money. So let's do a separate little tarot spread about like career and finance and that kind of thing, okay? Hello. Fool and Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. That Wheel of Fortune's coming out a lot. And I think, I always feel like it's kind of like Uranus energy. You know what I mean? Like something changes super quick. Tell me, let's talk about Sagittarius's money spirit. It looks like you're going down a new path, but you don't know. I feel like money could be tight. Maybe you're saving money. I feel like there's something happening here. Big success coming in. I see that someone's offering you something, a job, or they love your work. It could be somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. You got the Six of Wands too. So Six of Wands is like one of the best, you know what I mean? It really is, because it's about winning at whatever you're doing, you know, and understanding that, you know, people are applauding you. But I definitely feel like someone's offering you something. I see that you're getting from something as well, like resting. What happened in the Four of Swords? You're trying to make a decision to close the door on something and let your soul lead you. That makes sense. So while you're resting in the Four of Swords, it's like taking a nap. It's like, you know, meditation, whatever you want to call it. I feel like what you're doing is maybe you're actually surrendering what happens to your higher self. You're closing the door on something old that doesn't work for you anymore. You're really choosing yourself here. Like, I choose you, higher self. And then here she comes, the Judgment card, leading the way, right? And where she's leading you is to look at things a little differently. There is somebody here with the Three of Pentacles. That is an offer, a job offer, something. The Six of Cups is someone that you already know coming in. It could be attached to love. It could be just somebody from your past. It could be a memory, right? But I do feel like you could be transmuting your thoughts here with the Hanged Man, like how you feel about your own value, even, you know, when you look at it sitting that way. But I definitely see you being successful. Anytime you get to this Judgment card and you're like, okay, soul, I trust you. You lead the way. I, human being, am going to take a step back and I'm just going to trust you. And that's when everything changes. Because your soul, first of all, is pure love. Do you think for 1 minute they fret about money, which is what? What is it? A made up piece of paper? Do you think your soul came here to worry about money? No. It came here to learn about love and forgiveness and pain, right? Tell me what you're rearranging in your head in the Hanged Man card. What are you rearranging there? What's going on in the Hanged Man card for Sag? Okay, something you've been crying about. You're leaving it behind. You're getting alignment. I see you reaching in, getting your strength, right? So I feel like you're having a huge spiritual awakening here, and I feel like you're letting go of the human tendency to worry and fret and dissect every decision, and you're going like, I'm done. My mind and body is done making the decisions now. Soul, it's your turn. I know you exist. I know who you are. And I know you're me. But like we have this huge thing going on, this, I don't know what to call it, that goes inside between the body the body and mind want to control everything, and the soul is like, well, whatever, whenever you're ready. Like it's totally in compliance with whatever. But what I see happening once you do that is like, I feel like the pain that you've been feeling is going to go away, the grief, the illusion, whatever the illusion is. 5 of Cups, it's about losing something, and it's definitely about grief and crying and emotion. And I feel like that's what you're reframing here in the Hanged Man card. I think you'll be led to understanding your inner light, your inner spirit, and get into complete alignment. I feel like you find your power. And then, like career, finances, that kind of thing, you don't even see. There's 2 references to pentacles here when that's what I'm reading about, the 2 and the 3. So I kind of think you're kind of weighing up what money really even is. You might be. I think a lot of people are. Like, we give a lot more weight than it deserves. I feel like money doesn't define us. And maybe that's what you're deciding. It looks to me like you could be getting a new vehicle here with the Chariot card, but it looks to me like you're getting in total alignment in preparation for this, letting go, shutting the door, finding your strength, and then finally just releasing to your higher self and saying, like, I trust you. I do. You've gotten me this far. Like, how could I not trust you? So I feel like there's a lot of transmuting energy there, going from sadness to power, turning the sadness into power. And I mean, that could look like you finally meet someone that actually needs to hear your story, and someone that you can actually like change their life. And I'm going to tell you something. That is the ticket to letting go. When you can figure out that your own terrible situation is valuable for helping someone else or changing someone else's path, that's when it doesn't hurt anymore. That's when we're not by the river in the 5 of Cups. That's when we're standing by that lion and we're like, geez, this is powerful, So those are the 3 readings I'm going to do today. I'm sorry. I was trying to like kind of slowly get back into this so I don't burn myself out again. But I love you guys, and it looks like you all have a really great next little while coming up. I guess I don't have a time on that. I never really do that, but that's what I see coming in for you. And thank you for coming in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. And I hope you have a groovy day.